Hi Ken, it's David again. Okay, another story that I remember from Scouts with the boys on this particular hike when we had gone up over Kearsarge Pass is we went down, there's Kearsarge Lake, and we did some fishing. Well, the boys did some fishing there in that lake, and they caught some fish, and they were having fun. They cooked their fish and they ate it, and I remember Kevin Laird and some of the other boys got in a fight. You know, they got in like some kind of argument, and Chris Brode, my assistant scoutmaster at the time, he got real frustrated. So was I, but he just got frustrated. He went and vented, vented on the boys. And the boys, got all a little bit startled that Chris got all mad. Chris hardly ever gets mad, and so when he got mad, the boys really kind of perked up and kind of paid attention. And so that was another little story that I thought was interesting, and it reminded me of some of the things that we learned along the trails along the Blue Highway. Another thing was when we got down into Vedette Meadows, and after we set up camp around where that bear was, around the bear boxes and whatnot, and where he had marked himself on the tree. Excuse me. That night, or one of those nights when we were down in that valley, we were around the campfire and we were telling stories, and Chris and I think Ken Western were on the other side of me across from the campfire. And as I was talking to the boys about whatever I was talking about, Chris goes, "David, I think there's something behind you." And I was like, what is this thing? So I walk around to where they were and I look. You can see two beady eyes standing, kind of staring in our direction off in the distance. And they were, high enough that I thought, that very well could be a bear. And I was like, that could be a bear. And Chris and Ken agreed that it could be a bear. And the boys instantly were like, "We're scared, Brother Kuhn." And so was I. But we basically just said, "Hey, why don't you guys all go get in your tents. Make sure you don't have any candy or anything in your tents. And we'll stay up late and, keep watch on the camp." And so we did that. Everything ended up being okay. Ultimately, we went to sleep. But it was a pretty startling thing, to know that there could be a bear right there by our camp. And that's pretty much the only other story I've got from there. But I thought it was cool and had a lot of fun. And I believe the boys, if you were to ask them, I believe they had a lot of fun too. All right, so I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.